Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some more Pokémon Legends ZA. Last episode we kind of became a detective. I also figured out what we needed to do for this bit. I just need to remember it's you we need for Ice Beam. So yeah, we basically just became a detective to find this person, Ivor's sister, so then we can continue in the ZA and get our promotion match. So yeah, let's talk to him. Looks like you brought a Pokemon who can use Ice Beam. Well done. Now freeze the water in the fountain. Use Ice Beam. Marvellous. Well done, Nixter. Look, all the water is draining through the sewers. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewer. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Nixter. Thank you for the thank you for the help, friend, but we already know what our team is. Guess we're going this way. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokemon, you say, but will Gwen be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it. There he goes again. Come on, we should go look for Gwen Nixter. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Well, if I don't have them, I'm going to try and catch the wild Pokemon. Thank you. Might as well try and catch Pokemon we don't have. You see me? Oh, I already have you. Hello, yes I know you see me. I'm just going to ignore you. Never mind, I'm going to run into a dead end then. If I bite, how about you get a bit of fun? Oh, there you go. Alright, go on, mother. Oh, you super fuck on me. This seems like a giant maze. That's because it is a giant maze, but still. Alright, there you go. What are you thinking? Scraggy. Well, I had a Scraggy, but apparently I didn't. Ah, now I have a Scraggy. Dodge my F-whip. think I did. I think he just broke me. Maybe I'm not going to have to do a giant battle here, because I have kind of wasted a lot of Pulpitor's health. Apparently I've caught you. Yay, level 47. I think I've got to get him up to like the Pulpitor scale to like level 56, and then he can evolve into his final form. Oh, not this way. Hello. There you are, there. Looks like the lock is preventing us from going any further in. Then let us power through with pure strength. I shall smash this barrier so we may proceed. No, destroying Puppy is to take a close look and see if you can figure it out. Which area do you want to check? Keyhole. Shaped like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary. Looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal alloy. Don't notice anything unusual at the door's hinges. There are only tiny gaps between the door and the floor. So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll have to just find the key. Where do you think it could be? Maybe a Pokemon has it? You might be right. There's not much to go on is there. As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Oh. Well, there's your educated guess, I guess. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was Keyleth, right? Let's go after it. Keith. It seems possible that one of Keyleth's keys could help us open that lock back there. Then I should go and catch it. The Pokemon balls I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. This does unfortunately mean there is a chance Keyleth being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop right there. That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Hisui, you know. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave the matter to Nixter. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. No. I already had a load, but thank you. Alright, now catch Keyleth. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out, we want to catch. So I'm ideally try and catch it without knocking it out. Great. You know, I've got plenty of revives. God damn it. Okay, you do nothing. I mean, we caught it. But I did knock it out. Nice catch. I feel I have witnessed a very essential of masterful capture. That's a bit excessive now. I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Keyleth can get that lock open for us. Oh, you're back. We're counting on you, Keith. It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. I really thought that was going to be the trick to get him through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we're truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madame Detective, or just Detective, or Emma works too. Now, what's your plan, Idle? If there's no gimme or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But this is no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let the hounds become the key. Our path will open thanks to my power, Justice Punch. I guess that worked. With that out of the way, with that our way is clear. Let's press on. I see he has the Megastone in his gloves. So that's what he called a plan. Personally, I call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Why are you Naruto running? I want me to go that way, but I kind of want to go to see what's this way. Oh well, I've already caught you, so see you later. I've already caught you as well. Oh, I'm crunch. I'm just gonna take that as well. Oh, water stone. I'm not gonna go that way just yet. Is there anywhere else I can explore? I don't think so, so let's just continue with the story. Very cool. Oh, that was chandelier. Maybe it may be the very same chandelier that Gwen has as her partner. If it's not, I'm catching it. Looks like a dead end. No door or anything. No sign of that chandelier either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwen is. A keen observation. Great, given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Right, let's search every last inch of this room. You don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem to be related to the case. Yeah, but why is one of them green? A cluster of pipes and some valves, nothing special about them. You took a good look at the pale coloured crates. They don't seem to be anything special. From all the electric panels, you tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. We've checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength, power, strength is justice. Justice punch. That's odd. I smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? The wall isn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more delectable training if I wish to smash it. Goddamn I will. But now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead. Wow, and another cutscene already. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. You're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash through walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barrier that separates the people and Pokemon of Luminos. Yes, the wild zones. We separate us no more, and everyone will be happier for it. Everyone might have a point there. Look, there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around. It doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry. So we were on the illusion that this is a possible kidnapping at this point. Hello, who are you? You must be Gwen. We found our missing person. Well, the villain who trapped you down here. Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? Excellent deduction, though I suppose culprit may be a bit strong. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwen was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwen, however she came down here on her own volition. That's the truth behind the whole case. The truth. If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. I have to battle her. I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you. Thanks, Emma. Your ghost. Who's gonna be helpful against you? I'll try Charizard. Even though I think I've got that wrong. Are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm going to win, so you'll leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. What a catchphrase. You are challenged by Gwen of Fists of Justice. Your boss. Charizard leveled up. Oh, I'm just super effective. Fine. Chandler Mega Evolve finish then. I don't think that will matter. I swear that's like the third person we've seen Mega Evolve or something like that. I can do that too, except I become a dragon flying into the fire. Dragon Rush only just managed it. Wow, we were low. Hey, we've got our first two up to level 50. Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't wrong, I simply lacked power. Well thought in any case, well deducted both of you. Do you know these two, Gwen? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Luminos. And Nixter is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Carney Quiz Whiz. I see, and what do you mean when you said well deducted? Well, to start, you break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. Once you start battling in ZA Royale, you don't stop even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behaviour. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Keylets to help me hide down here. That way you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So, I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing. It's true then. Mr. is my opponent for the next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. Hope you will all excuse me. Honestly. I'm obliged to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of all hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers. The tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only Litwick back then. The ghost type Pokemon lets me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasions. I love the quiet down here and the dark. Well, now that I know Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favourite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. Okay then. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decide not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwen, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match. Oh, thanks, Emma. Whenever you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Before I come to the dojo, I need to heal. So, Ivor is fighting. What's good against fighting? Maybe Pulpator will actually be very helpful in this match. I don't know. No. Puppeteer is all. Puppeteer, like, he is probably one of my most helpful Pokemon. They all do their own. They all seem. Well, they all help in like their own way, but they all basically get rid of weaknesses that someone else on the team has. I probably have missed something here and there. Like, I'm probably going to go to a point where there's one Pokemon that I'm not going to do great against. And when that time comes, I will sort it, but till then. Plus, it's always good to get these Mega Shards, because that way then we can get more Mega Stones. Oh, a Heal Ball. I think we're going to start with Pulpiteer. I will fight you in a minute, I just want to... I want that. Max Revive. Helpful. At last you've arrived. Gwen has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in the city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedom that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we need is incredible strength. Sure we do. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will provide the truth of my word by raising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, next up, shall we begin our match? Let's do it. Gwen, please lend me your phone. I promise I won't do my utmost to break it. Challenge match ticket verify. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'm the strong one here. Strength is power, strength is justice. They love that saying, don't they? Well, let's hopefully get this on the first try. Eyeball, rank E of the Fists of Justice. Heracross versus Mentor. And I definitely chose the wrong. Of course, it's Charizard. It's always. Wow. Okay. You just weaken Charizard and Pulpitour in like one go. Ice Punch. Please freeze. Okay, don't freeze. Whirling Greninja. Use Whip Turn. Into Ice Punch. I think that did a lot of damage. I can use Brick Break as well. And then finish you off with the Woodhammer. Very Charizard level up. Fennekin. It's the Mega Evolution. I probably should never evolve. I love how he turned into a Sword and Shield. I think I blocked the damage by that. Woodhammer into Brick Break. Shadow Clover. Oh, run away! Great run into Rockhammer. Please don't say I killed my own Pokemon with a bit of damage. I didn't. Okay. Hey, Lucario is level 50. Victory is confirmed. Congratulations, now progressing your promotion. We are about 3 promotion matches away from rank A. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battle in the ZA Royale after daybreak. This isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I am terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assist me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messages. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Igor. Please, one moment. Gwen, I want to give Nixton my thanks. As a token of gratitude of our final battle, please accept this small gift from me. Bulk up. It was a good match. I would have been honoured if you would face me again. Next time my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you excuse me. I think there's about 35 missions, so we got about 15 left. Cool. Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who would have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues in a missing persons case? X and Y, I remember hearing something about that long ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how X and Y axes go in different directions, but still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? It could be that, or something like us all here. We're the odds we meet and become friends. Huh? Something the matter? Nothing to worry about. It's more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old cross on curry, huh? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you gave me before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meets. Taunie's not telling us something. I wonder what she's not telling us. The next day, your alarm is going off as it always does. Good morning. No sign of Taunie or Lydia just yet. At last, I've been granted calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. You received a pair of performance sneakers. Think nothing of it, I just gave them as a thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Taunie. Do you know where Taunie is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot, so we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What, the Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. One of those so scary a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is Nixter, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z. That's me. Well, aren't you an honest one, or maybe you're just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Good life lesson, that. Now, I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I wanted to discuss a bit of the money your friend Taunie borrowed from us. I could just have dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Taunie has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So that's what she was hiding from us last night. So I asked you to kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Bluer district. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? About Taunie. So, it wasn't just me they called. They even tracked down your number. How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Taunie didn't borrow a ton just to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest, so they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly horrendous people. Don't worry, Fullwet. We'll get Taunie out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interests, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate office as requested. Yeah, you're right, AZ, especially since they've called two of us now. I can't get hold of Taunie. Hey, Nixter. If you already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Of course. Thanks, I feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright. Poor Naveen, she just wanted a nice, peaceful morning. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disruptible, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make that what you will. Yeah, poor Naveen, she just wanted a quiet morning, and now we're in this. Well, I think that's probably the perfect place to leave it. Taunie, what have you done? We're going to have to fix you and get you out of your debt. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.